Hi, I'm Susan Waters from Exceeding Joy. Our scripture this week is Hebrews 4, verse 15 to 16, which says, "For we do not have a high priest who cannot sympathize with our weaknesses, but was in all points tempted as we are, yet without sin. Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need." Today we're going to look at the segment of that scripture, He understands. In the first translation that I read on Sunday, it says, "but was in all points tempted as we are." The next one, "He's been through weakness and testing, experienced it all." And the last one, "On the contrary, we have a high priest who is tempted in every way that we are." See, Jesus understands. He went through the same kind of temptations that we have gone through. He faced everything. I heard a quote years ago, what he didn't face on the earth, he faced on the cross. He understands. And much like what we said yesterday, he has compassion. He has compassion because he understands what we're going through. Years ago, I was in ministering in a group setting, and this woman was sharing, and she was sharing the struggle that she had. And I knew that she had shared this with several people, and she seemed to keep repeating it over and over to people. And people were kind of tired of hearing it. But it's because she wanted someone to understand. And when I went to minister to her, the Lord spoke to me and he says, "Tell her that she's right. No one understands, but I do." And see, that brought healing to her, because all she really wanted, it's not like she really wanted to repeat the problem over and over again. All she really wanted was someone to understand the depth of pain that she had gone through. And he understands. The Lord understands what we're going through. I'd like to read from the Message Bible, 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13, and it says, "No test or temptation that comes your way is beyond the course of what others have had to face. All you need to remember is that God will never let you down. He'll never let you be pushed past your limit. He'll always be there to help you come through it." You know, so many people that I've talked to over the years feel like they've expressed this thought that they've had that God puts stuff on us, and, well, God must really trust me because he's put a lot on us. No, God doesn't put those things on us. It's the enemy that puts them on us. And a lot of times, not all the time, but there's a lot of times we've opened the door to the enemy through sin in our life. And when that happens, God is faithful that he will always empower us and give us the strength that we need to face whatever happens. God's all powerful. He never runs out of power. So when you connect with him, he empowers you to go through whatever you're facing. So I have one challenge for you today. Today, every time you struggle with something, immediately tell God that you know that he understands and cares. Ask him to speak to you about the situation. Listen and write it down. See, when God speaks to us about things in our lives, it brings healing and it brings freedom, it brings wisdom, and that's exactly what we need in these situations so that we can receive everything that we need from him. So bless you as you hear from God today. We'll see you tomorrow.